The secret to reheat leftover is... Riccardo, vattene dalla mia cucina.
Get out of your kitchen, Mama. I haven't even done anything yet.
Sì, ma stai per incominciare.
Oh, leftover lasagna, huh?
Sì, è per la cena. If you want to eat, there are meatballs on the stove.
Oh, the lasagna's for dinner, huh? Okay, I'm gonna have some meatballs. Oh, Mama, the mailman was coming up as I was coming in. And you know what arrives today, your International Spoon magazine.
Oh, and it's called Spoons of the World.
Oh, you're right, Spoons of the World. I gotta hurry. Right. Now I need a couple of more things. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna prepare my leftover specialty for the show today. Welcome back to Cooking with Mama Theresa. When I was a kid growing up in Calabria, Italy, I never liked leftovers and would never want to eat them. So Mama would play a trick on me. She would put raw ingredients on the kitchen counter so it looked like she was making a meal from scratch. And I fell for it every time. And believe it or not, 50% of the meals that I ate as a child were leftovers. What is the age-old challenge when it comes to leftovers? Making it look and taste as good as when it was fresh. Well, I have the perfect solution to leftover lasagna. But not only will it not look like lasagna, but it will also taste different enough that your family might not even realize that they're eating leftovers. I call my invention Richard's Lasagna Roll. All right, here's the ingredients that you're gonna need. 1 medium portion size of leftover lasagna, 1 13-ounce can of pizza dough. You want a small bag of shredded salad, but honestly, we're not going to use all that salad. 1 tablespoon of Italian salad dressing, 1 tablespoon of melted butter. We're going to melt that butter. A half a teaspoon of granulated garlic, a half a cup of what's cooking Mama pasta sauce, 1 scallion, 2 sprigs of parsley, 1 cup of olive oil, and your final ingredient is you're going to need some grated Parmesan cheese, and you're probably looking about, I don't know, maybe a half a cup. We're going to use this inside of the roll and for toppings. And now the tools that you're going to need is a frying pan, a rolling pin, a fork. You're going to need a brush to brush your butter on, and a spatula. You're going to need a set of tongs and a knife. And your final tool to present this Italian style and make this meal like Mama, you got to pick up one of these What's Cooking Mama aprons at what'scookingmama.net, which you can pick up at what'scookingmama.net.
Riccardo, hai rubato le mie lasagne.
Mama, I didn't steal your lasagna. I just borrowed a little bit of it so I could show people how to make my leftover lasagna roll recipe.
Hai inventato una ricetta?
Yes, I invented a recipe for leftover lasagna.
Oh, you a genius. Be careful, you might get rich.
Well, I don't think I'm going to get rich off of it, but yes, I am a genius.
Ha! Prepara abbastanza perché è la tua cena.
Uh-oh, Mama says this better be enough for me because I don't get any lasagna for dinner tonight. No problem, Mama. I'm going to eat this for dinner.
Whatever.
All right, let's begin. Step 1. You want to take your 1 tablespoon of melted butter, and you want to mix your granulated garlic together with your butter, okay? Just like this. Pour it in there, and just give it a little mixture. All right, just like this. Okay, Now we're still on step 1. You want to take your salad, and we're only going to use a little bit of this. We're not going to use the whole bag, okay? Take a little bit of your salad, put it in your bowl, and take your Italian salad dressing, and you want to mix these two together, okay? Just like this, guys, okay? Just like this. Just give it a little coat. All right. And let's move to step 2. Okay, step 2, you want to take your pizza dough, you want to kind of pop it, but it doesn't seem like it's popping. Oh, here we go. All right, you want to take your pizza dough, take your cutting board, put a little bit of flour on your cutting board, okay? Now remove the dough from the package. Look at this. We might not even have to use the rolling pin. Look at this. Look at this. It's already rolled out. Oh, it's pizza crust. It already comes rolled out for you. Okay? So now let's add a little more flour on top so it doesn't stick. And you know what? I think I'm going to roll it out a little bit just to make it a little thinner. All right, so now take your rolling pin and just give it a little bit and just make it a little more thinner, okay? All right, just like that, guys, okay? And to be honest with you, we're not going to use the entire dough. So I would take your knife and I would basically cut it right here, okay? Remember, this was a 13-ounce tube of dough. We're going to use probably about 8 ounces of it, okay? Okay, now the end of step 2, we're going to go ahead and brush our garlic butter over the top of the dough. And this is where you're going to get your garlic bread taste in the roll, okay? Okay, just like that. Save the rest for topping. All right, step 3. Let's take our 1 cup of olive oil and place it inside the frying pan at high heat until it sizzles. All right, just like that, guys. Very easy. Now, step 4. We want to take our lasagna and we want to cut it into little strips, okay? Or try, okay? Just like this, guys. Just cut a strip off of this. Just like this, guys. And then take it and put it into the center of the lasagna. I mean, the center of the dough, I'm sorry. Just like this. And then take the remainder and put it right to the center. Just like this, guys. Just load it all up. All right. All right. Now, we want to take our salad. We're still on step 4. We want to take our salad and we want to line it up to the sides of it. Just like this, guys. And you're probably wondering, what's with this roll? Well, I'm trying to capture the garlic bread, lasagna, and salad all into one. And that's the reason that I've made this roll. Okay, just like that. And step 5, you want to take some of the What's Cooking Mama sauce and you want to drizzle it over the top of the lasagna. Just like this, guys. Give it a little bit right there. Okay? And finally, what I like to do is add a little bit of grated Parmesan cheese right over the top of it, just like this. And look at that. Look at the colors of this. How beautiful it looks. All right, guys. Okay, step 6. You want to take your dough and you want to roll it very carefully, but you want to roll it very, very tight, okay? Okay, let me move this so it gets tighter. And just roll it like this, guys. Just roll it like this and try to make it as tight as you possibly can. All right, just like this. Gonna squeeze it together.
Hey Richard, you want to tell people what you're doing there?
I'm just cutting the excess dough off the edge. You don't really need it. Just kind of pinch it over like this. This is how I did it before. All right, now you want to place it in your sizzling oil with the seam down so the roll will stay closed together. You want to watch it carefully so you don't burn it. Place it in the oil. All right. Okay, now while we're waiting for this to fry, I'm going to tell you a story. As you all know, Mom and I had a restaurant in Sturgis, South Dakota. And one year during the motorcycle rally, we were so busy all day with bikers that when we closed the restaurant for the night, the family, Sturgis police, and friends would come in and sit down for Mama's leftovers. Well, the next day, one of the guests came in from the night before and he wanted to thank Mama. So he brought a bouquet of flowers and candy, but instead he started singing happy birthday. Well, the restaurant was packed with bikers. So everybody started singing happy birthday. Well, Mama came out from the kitchen and she was speechless. He gave her the gifts and said, Mama, your leftover lasagna from the previous night was amazing. And he wanted to thank her and order 3 trays of leftover lasagna for his motorcycle group. Well, wouldn't you know it, when the word got around that it was Mama's birthday, for the rest of the week of the rally, people kept coming in bringing Mama birthday presents. And every year of the bike rally from then on, we had to pretend that it was Mama's birthday, which worked out nicely for her because she got lots of presents. Now you want to watch this and squeeze it a little bit. And you want to make sure it gets golden brown on each side. Look at this, it's looking so good. Okay, right now I'm trying to get the sides and the edges of the roll. And like I said, you got to be careful. I'm going to turn it down a little bit because it's starting to get really brown. Look how delicious this looks. Okay, I think this is ready. So now, step 7. You want to remove it. You want to remove it and put it on a paper towel to absorb the excess oil, okay? Wow, look at that. Turn your pan off there. And let's dab it with a paper towel just to get excess. Okay. Okay, it looks like we got all the excess oil. And now we want to brush our garlic butter on there. Okay, just like this, guys. This is going to give you that garlic bread taste. All right, that looks good. And now what I like doing is I like cutting it into strips, into pieces. Okay, so let's do that, okay? And be careful so the roll doesn't fall apart, okay? Just like this, guys. Like I said, you gotta be gentle.
Could you have picked a duller knife?
Yeah, really, huh? Ah, hell with this knife. Oh, much better. All right. And now, you want to arrange this in a nice presentation here. Okay? So what we're going to do, okay. And now we're going to do some garnishing on top, okay? You want to take your scallion and you want to cut it into little pieces, okay? All right, now that we have that, let's wipe up this. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to garnish your roll. Take a little bit of mama sauce and go ahead and just drizzle it on top like this all the way around. Look at the colors of this. Oh my gosh, amazing. Okay. Then you want to take your scallions and kind of give it a little bit of garnish on there. Okay, just like this, guys. Add a little bit of green in there. Okay, and then take your sprig of parsley and just kind of give it a little bit of leaf here and there. That's pretty much it. And your final topping, take a little bit of your grated Parmesan cheese and just kind of drizzle a little bit over the top of it. Just like this, guys, okay? And then you take your leftover sauce, place it in the center. Give yourself a little bit of green in there with a little bit of Parmesan, okay? And serve.
Ricardo, fammi vedere la tua invenzione.
Mama wants to see my invention. Well, that's perfect timing, Mama, because I just finished it and you can taste it.
Wow, not bad.
You really think so?
Not really.
Thanks, Mom. I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
She's just mad because I stole her lasagna. Thanks for joining us today. Please comment below and let us know on how yours turned out. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And Mama and I will see you next time.